Hello, my name is Swissbianco. This video I will talk about the SR Mini Intimidator from Olight flashlights. It was a bit time for me to see for an upgrade for a flood flashlight, so a flashlight that not only throw far away and illuminate something that has more spill on the side and illuminate a bigger area. That comes in handy for certain applications where you work on an area instead of a spotlight. You have more a bigger area illuminated, and the size of the Olight SR Mini did really work out. So we're gonna have a look a bit on that item. First, we already see the thing is completely round. It's gonna roll off, so be careful. It doesn't have a pocket clip, nor it can use one. As we see, the box where it came in is a bit a plastic one. We see there is gift included there, and we see the 2800 lumens, 16 hours, 224 meters, and the 3 pieces 18650 or 6 pieces CR123A. I would not run it on CR123A if I can. That's just worst case that it works. On the side we have some more information there. We have the mode 1 2800, mode 2 1200, mode 3 600, and the mode 4 is 200 lumens, and the runtime there as well. I mainly use it on mode 2200. I'm gonna show that in a minute why that is that way. So there is some more information there. It's also a bit waterproof, of course. And as the box got a bit damaged from the shipping inside USA. It's rather a fragile plastic. So what I'm gonna do for my use, I'm gonna look for a Pelican case, or you know, there are certain brands that makes pretty durable cases. So I'm gonna get me one for this Olight with the sheet to keep it protected and watertight. So then we can put it in and everything is well there. Then we don't run into trouble. So as we open the box, which is sometimes a bit tricky, it's a plastic box. Unfortunately, it is not a box like they did used on the Olight M22 and the other Olights that I have. It's a new design, so we're gonna take it all out. So as you get it, flashlight is in like this, looking, hold together with those two parts in the box. Gonna take that away. It's also a loud box. On the bottom part we have this box here, and inside we have some parts. It's just a simple cardboard box, and I put that away too. Then we have the lanyard, as usually in a silver color from Olight with the nice snap part here. I simply don't like the color, the silver color. It's for me a tactical flashlight, and the quality is pretty nice. It's the silver shiny color that I don't like, and I'm gonna use paracord anyhow. So that is how that is. Then we have inside the flashlight, as we open it up, 3 of those sleeves. Those sleeves are used for CR123, so that they not gonna rattle. They, as you get the flashlight, they are inside the flashlight. The flashlight doesn't come with any batteries. Usually they do, but no, this one did not come with it. Then we have in English, warranty card. There is a 5-year warranty on that flashlight, so that one is there too. We have the two small parts. That's basically advertising. It's just like a flyer that they show you other flashlights that Olight makes. Olight did do a lot of flashlights now, and quality and workmanship is usually really well. They are great flashlights. That's next to 4.7's the main brand that I use on flashlights. If it's on hand use, that I hold it in my hand, or if I mount it on firearms, that's pretty much Olight what I use. Then we have the manual, the user manual. We see the warranty, 5 years. The olightworld.com is the website for see the latest informations. We have show here how the battery gonna be put in. You need 18650 battery that have a pretty good size plus head. So if that is too flat, it's not gonna work too well with the Olight there. You don't get connected too well. So make sure that you get the correct batteries for that. And I would only use it with 18650. The CR123 is only for worst case, if you don't have anything like better than that. It say here too, warning, cannot use flat 18650 batteries. That is one side. The other side shows the different modi. The turbo mode is unique, as you need to permanently hold the switch down to reactivate the turbo to keep the flashlight on the highest mode possible. The strobe is easy to get with 3 times click on it, and there are videos that show you exactly how it works to click through all the modi. Needs a bit training and all, but this is more a flashlight that it doesn't need to be really fast in the correct mode. That is more for area illumination where you have time, at least in my case. And the bezel is stainless steel. It comes with 2 bezels. That is a good thing. And the beam distance they give with 224 meters. That is pretty good, because this flashlight has no reflectors in it. We're gonna see that in a minute. So that much about the manual. Then as the flashlight arrives, it comes quite likely mounted with this flat bezel. As we see, what I did put on is the bigger bezel. The other one is simply a flat ring that is on top of it. I did want to do the other bezel there just for test out. That one is on the flashlight. The bigger one comes in this tiny Ziploc bag together with 4 screws, and these screws are important. I'm gonna show you in a minute why, together with the correct Allen wrench. So keep those parts ready. It has a nice made sheet. Again, there is some loose threading that I need to shorten, and then with the lighter I'm gonna burn it off carefully so it won't fray anymore. It's just little details that you need to expect for the flashlight that you need to fix. See, like this part here, that is molding left over on the part here. From here it looks nice, but here we see that sticks out, so you need to take a knife and cut that off. It's really simple things to do. Other than that, the sheet makes a good impression. What is unique on this one they did not do like with other sheets, that clet part that you can open it up and put it on your belt without loosening up the belt. This is solid, a solid piece put on, and there you need to remove the belt and loop it through. Other than that, the flashlight fits in pretty well, even with the longer bezel. You can make that the ears of the bezel look out like this, and you simply close it. It's pretty nice. It's not too big, not too heavy at all. Of course it's a bit a bigger, heavier size, but it could be way worse. I did carry it a couple times on the belt. It's not too bad at all. So that much about that. Then as we come to the flashlight, we see there is the serial number. That's important for the warranty. We have 2 parts with holes for the lanyard to click on. Then we have the part here that goes off for the batteries. It has a good size thread. Then we see here already the minus is engraved. We see the springs, and we have that part here that is important, as we have in that part here the hole where this part needs to go in first, that it inserts the correct way, and that you then screw it back in. Of course there is rubber O-rings as well. It's a really nice construction. The fit and finish on it is absolute great. The bezel has a bit markings that you see that was CNC milled there. Maybe here you see a bit a ding, so that could be of course a little bit better, but that doesn't affect the functionality. And if you have a stainless steel blasting machine or a satin wheel, or if you want to polish it, that is really easy to do. Then we see already the optic there. That is a special plastic that they use like a diffuser, and we're gonna take that now quick apart, because in there is a part that I need to show. It's basically, we have on the bezel 4 holes. So you take the Allen wrench, you're gonna go on here and simply loosen up the screw. I quick do that on the side of the camera. It's easier for me not to reach around it. Those screws are relative small, and it's an Allen wrench. Thank God they give you 4 screws with it, and the correct size of the Allen wrench too. So you simply loosen them up, take them out, number 2 we have. As you work on it, make sure it's not gonna blind you straight in the face. This is a strong flashlight that could even do damage on your eyes. It's a really good flooder. That's one of the flashlights quite likely that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. That will not go away too easy anymore. That was number 3. Now we work on number 4. There is no Loctite at all in those holes either, so that's how that looks. Now they are out. Now we can simply take off the cap here, and that already shows you how the flat part would look like it. and you simply screw that back on, but we're gonna do that later. Now we see here the optic. The optic, as we wiggle a bit on it, gonna come out. I did already lift it a little bit out, so we can take it out because that is important. We see around the optic, in the conical side here, is that rubber O-ring. We're gonna quick have a bit of look on the optic, how that looks. We see the three legs, and this part here is where the LED sits. So that simply sit on the LED in here, and there we see how that looks inside. And that's what I did wanna point out. Unfortunately, the white part here, it moves. It is not screwed on. We see it's gonna move there. See, it's gonna move. So that is not good. There are people on the forums that show that, and I was curious if my one gonna move too, and yes, it do. They did not put screws in there. I don't know why. We see next shot show. I'm gonna ask Fox what he say to this, but that is a pretty serious flaw. If you don't know it, then better check on your flashlight. And the good news is that exactly those screws that we have, 8 pieces of them, will fit to screw on the plate, the white plate, to the aluminum body part, so it's not gonna move there anymore. So that is really easy to be done with the Allen wrench, really fast and easy. And prior I gonna put it back together, then as the video is finished I gonna do that then too. Now for the use of the flashlight, as we saw, it has on the side that big switch here, and that switch gonna illuminate as we as we put the light on. We see it's gonna light on green, and again for the cycling through the modes you simply push it, and for the turbo mode you have to press it down all the time. As soon as you release it, it's gonna go down to the high mode. As we put it off, we see the illumination is gone. So it's really simple to use. Drawbacks, as I did say, the plate, the white plate there with the LED on it, is not screwed on. Maybe for the future models that's gonna be like that, but if you have one or get one, make sure take it quick apart, or let it take apart by somebody that know how, and check that. So that can only improve. And the rolling factor, as I say, the flashlight has no clip, no nothing. It's gonna roll off in some conditions, so you need to be aware of that. And number 3 is the high mode, I mean the turbo mode, the highest output mode. You need to constantly press down the button. This is for me not a problem at all. Usually one of the lower modes is already bright enough for a closer range, maybe 20-30 meters distance, to illuminate that bright as we need it for do whatever we do. So all in all, I think it's a great flashlight. It's even a bit smaller than the competition, easier to carry, and with 2 bezels already, 5-year warranty. So it's really, I think for the money it's really a good deal. If you look online, you find for sure a dealer close by to you, or you can order it online. I got my one online and it was a really good deal there. So yeah, that much about that. Those little flaws can be fixed, and then it's a great flooding flashlight. That much about the Olight Intimidator.